Taurus, born April 20th to May 20th, what can you expect for the month of February 2017? Let's tune in and find out. So I feel like some of you are digging yourself out of a hole as we move into this month, and whether that's financially or that you've been sick and you're trying to get better, or whether you've just trying to correct some things that have happened, or had a sagging business, or you're bailing a child out. There's just, I see you kind of like digging your way out. All right. The good news is I feel like this month you're going to be expanding. There's going to be new support for you, and I also feel like there's going to be a way for you to kind of get out of the hole. So let's look first with your relationships. For those of you that are in a romantic relationship, let's look and see what's in store for you for this month. Well, it feels like right away there's some really nice romance that can happen this month. Like a slow dance, right? Like really being able to slow down, have some time with your loved one, really enjoy them, really feeling, popular again with them, and feeling like you finally are slowing down enough where the two of you can focus on each other. So I feel like there's some time set aside in February for that. It's also a lighter, freer month, so I feel incredibly happy and just some good things, like just some good things happening for you. And I feel like there's some progress has been made. So if there was a work-related project, I feel like there's progress moving forward with that. If there was something that you were helping someone with, I feel like there's progress being made. So there is progress happening in your chart. There's movement, there's positive things that are going on for you. And some of these are unforeseen surprises and positive things that have happened for you. Now, what might be touching on some of that is we're having first we had a new moon recently in Aquarius on January 27th. And Aquarians are notorious for being really creative and genius and unpredictable. So there may be some of that kind of healthy, fun things happening for you. There's also this full moon eclipse in Leo on February 10th. Now, eclipses are generally the universe's way of creating an ending or a new beginning, or causing us to bring some truth forward that we're not paying attention to. And so there's some glaring truth that shows up in our life. Generally around eclipses, we don't want to overburden ourselves or have too much on our schedule because they're unpredictable, right? It's like the crapshoot. You're rolling the dice and you don't know what you're going to get. It's a little bit like that, and it can be intense. But it can be intense in a good way. It can be like suddenly somebody gets a phone call out of the blue and says, hey, I need you here ASAP. Got a contract for you to sign. You're going to work for me, and boom, you're off and running, right? Really great stuff, really happy, but that can create some chaos for you, right? Who's going to take care of my pets? So there's a lot of things that can be good, but they can be challenged with it as well. So that's kind of what eclipses can happen. Also, there can be some negative things, right? There can be like all of a sudden you lose your job, or suddenly a loved one passes, or suddenly there's an illness. Now, here's the other thing. Eclipses always have a part two to them. So let's say an illness comes. You may be startled and shocked, but the good news is on the other side of that, there's an immediate, oh, this is all we do. This is how we handle it. Boom, done, you're out. You're back to good health. So there are things that are designed to transform us, to help us to go through things kind of like the diamond in the rough, to shave it, to make us, shine brighter in the world. And sometimes they're not always comfortable, but sometimes they're really, really great. So just know that when an eclipse first shows itself to you, don't judge it as good or bad. Know that there's a second thing coming. So if you do, say, let's get downplayed at work, or you do, lose a contract on a house, it could be that there's a better contract coming for you. There's more money coming for if you wait, right? So just know that whatever happens, there's good with it, right? It's like that silver lining. You want to look for the silver lining with eclipses. Okay, so let's look at your money for Taurus, what you can expect this month. Well, wait a second. Let's go back to some relationships for those of you that are single and looking for love. Let's go with that first. So there's a real as I was saying, there's this festive relationships, opportunities, community connections that can be built this month. There's a lot of social actions that you can be invited to this month. So I feel like there's a lot of places for you to meet and greet new people. And all you have to do is be open. Just be open, and I feel like there will be some interesting people around that you may find yourself being drawn to for a new romantic relationship. So the only caveat is that you show up and that you're open and curious about the people in front of you. And in doing so, I feel like they'll get to know you, and romance can strike. All right, so it feels really good and optimistic. Now, let's look for money for Tauruses for February. So it feels consistent to me. It feels like there's a consistent money that has been coming in. Some of you may notice things maybe not have performed as well as before, and you may find that there's an unexpected expense. It could be, suddenly, oh, the water heater's gone out, or the pipe is broken, or, there's a plumbing that needs repaired, or my refrigerator has gone on the blitz, right? And at the same time, my deal fell through, so it feels like there could be some tight money, but I also feel like the resources are there, whether you borrow it or whether you have it yourself to handle the issue, it gets handled. So I don't feel terrified or shocked by, this flow. It just feels like life to me. And all there is for you to do is to handle it and to know that that money's going to get replaced. So whatever is broken or broke down, or just know that do what you need to do. Spend the money, write the check, get it handled, get it fixed, and you'll stay in the flow, and then more money will come to you. Okay? So anything else about money? Yeah, there may even be an opportunity for you to invest in something or to loan money to somebody, and it feels like I feel like that's fine. I feel like the only thing you need to do is make sure you get it in writing, so there's no misunderstandings around the eclipse, so that nobody takes advantage of you, and that their problems don't become your problems, right? So I feel like if you make it a business type deal, a business type loan, it'll be fine. It won't be a bad thing. Okay, so let's look at your health, Taurus. So for some of you, I'm feeling more in the lungs, like it's harder to breathe, or feeling a little more stressed, right? Or heart palpitations, sweating. It could be like flu-like symptoms, or bronchitis, pneumonia, that sort of things. But all in all, I feel like your stamina is better than it's been. So it could be that you've just caught a flu bug, or you've just caught a seasonal allergy, or that you're on the uptake from where you were, because I do feel like you're moving in the right direction for your health. I don't feel that you're going on a downward spiral. I feel like you're going up. So the other thing is you're really being asked to listen to your body this month, and you're being asked to pay attention. So for some of us, you could have a job and you're feeling really tired, but there's an opportunity to take some overtime, and you really need the money, right? So you want to be able to weigh out, okay, is that going to set me back? If I go and take that overtime, is that week's worth, is that going to exhaust me to the point where I'm going to get sick, right? So you want to weigh out and decide what that looks like for you. For some of you may go, I'll take 3 days of it, I'll take half of it, give the other half away, because that was what feels balanced to me. So notice what's feeling balanced to you, so that you really are in control of your health, and you're not run ragged or burning it at both ends, as they say. Okay, so anything unexpected for Taurus this month? There may be some just unexpected delight, unexpected adventure that falls in your lap. And whether that is riding in a hot air balloon, or going on a yacht for the first time, or, visiting someplace you've never been before, I feel like there's some unexpected first time, just in awe, like, wow, that's so amazing. So, and it could even be just you watching your grandchild on stage sing, and you had no idea that they were a singer, and you're in awe. But I'm transported, right? I'm just transported to this other place, and just filled with gratitude and awe. So there's some really lovely moments for you this month to really be nurtured and to really uh, feel connected to life and to those that you love. So really enjoy it, Taurus. Um, Lots of love to you, Taurans. I love Taurus. They're really powerful, strong people. I have both men and women in my life who are Taurus, and I love them dearly. So have an amazing month. Wishing you all the good luck and good fortune. And if you like my intuitive astrology, please click like, share it with your friends, and I look forward to connecting with you again next month.